Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the second-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Marshall. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Knights offense will begin backed up off that poor return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Wildcats offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after the completion. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Are you serious? The offense going for it. Inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball.
He's looking deep here. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. 2nd down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap to the air. It's Fifita. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Quick throw, catch made.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The sure hands. It's Richardson.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Richardson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. We'll have one more play here in the quarter. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's a screen pass to the running back. Powers through. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. To throw, it's Fifita. Pass rush closing in. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched. So,
oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Knights. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Fifita. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they hand it off to the back.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finds his man. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Arizona. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Marshall. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. They stop him right at the 24.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick grab. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Keeper for the foot. He's got some room. Can he get there? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Knights will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And the completion made. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Wow, they get... here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship.
The Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Richardson. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The back's got it. Running with purpose. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
It's an out route. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Running play called on 3rd and short. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Couldn't. Down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did, maybe the receiver.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown. Planning up to try the extra point. They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Will he score here? Touchdown, Knights. Still no answer for this offensive machine. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's back to throw again on second down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, UCF. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it for a big gain. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier finding open space. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Knights. And this one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Fifita. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Unleashes the stiff arm. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Now, here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Now rolling out to his left. Using his legs on the scramble. In the clear at the 25. He's got the first down and more. Touchdown, UCF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Got it.
That sack sets up a third down play.
Here we go.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Glover. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try.
Touchdown, Knights. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw. It's Fifita. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick? There's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, UCF. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Pressure is coming. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Fifita. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught near the sideline. It's Jones. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of flag brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Throws to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40.
Come on, set.
Back to pass. It's Fifita. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made for a big gain with the... Where was that earlier in this football game? This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Green 25.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.